It is a truth universally acknowledged that a Ghost Story player must always be in want of PvP content. Well, not really, I just made that up. But if you do yearn to bonk other players in the name of honor and rewards, then this video might be for you. Every second Saturday of the month, a tournament is held, where players battle it out, show off their strength and wealth. That's right, I'm talking about the Martial Tournament. If you've invested in your character a lot, if you've dedicated yourself to mastering your class, this is a great place to flex your hard work and test your skills. Now, this might sound intimidating to newbies and casuals, but even though you're not a whale, even though you feel like you're not strong enough, I still encourage you to participate for the experience and, of course, the rewards. In this video, I'll walk you through the rules, how to join, and other info related to the Martial Tournament. Originally, I planned this to be the Lazy Player's Guide or something like that. I don't know if it can still be called that because I really try to include all of the info I know. However, I won't be covering strategy or builds, so I'm sorry if you're looking for something like that. But while this isn't an in-depth guide, I hope that it can help you grasp the basics of the tournament. As I've mentioned earlier, the Martial Tournament is held every second Saturday of the month from 1:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. server time. It can end early if only a few teams join. Your character must be at least level 50 to join, and you have to sign up. Registration opens at 12 midnight on the second Monday of the month and closes at 1 p.m. on Saturday, the day of the tournament. I'll show you how to register later in this video. This is a team activity, so you'll need to team up with other players in your level bracket. For example, if your character is level 69, you can team up with other players from level 50 to 69. Your team will then compete in the Nova group. I'm not sure what the minimum team size is. I've seen some teams with only 4 members, but of course it's best to have a full team. You can only have up to 2 members of the same class in your team. So if you're in a brotherhood or planning to form one, this is something to consider. You can still qualify with a double apothecary team if that's your setup, but if you also want to join bigger tournaments like Ghost Legends, then it's best to have no repeating classes in your brotherhood. Each match has 5 rounds, with 3 1v1s and 2 5v5s. You get eliminated from the tournament when you lose 2 matches. I'll talk about this more later in the video. Also, you can only be revived through skills like the Apothecary's Resurrection or the Warrior's Honorable Choice. But you can't use your marriage skill. The main thing you'll get from the Martial Tournament are extra stat books. Each level bracket has a corresponding book, and you'll need to earn a certain amount of points during the tournament to claim it. I highly recommend joining this tournament while your server is still new, because as players level up, it might get harder or more expensive to obtain these books, especially History of Yan and New Book of Tang, since not a lot of players stay in level 69 and level 89 for long. If you can use the maximum quantity of each type of these books, you can get an additional 30 points to your basic stats. That would be your physique, strength, spirit, intelligence, and agility. Aside from the usual rewards, I also want to talk about the extra rewards in the C server. The champion from each server gets special rewards according to their level bracket. I actually just noticed that they updated the rewards because the last time I checked, which was so many months ago, only the champions of the cross-server Martial Tournament received these extra rewards. I think it was about 1,000 jades for each member of the team. But maybe they adjusted it because of the server merges. Well, anyway, if you're from the future, this info might be outdated, so please check Ghost Story's website for the latest info. Just go to ghoststory.vnggames.com. Now I'm going to show you how to sign up for the tournament. Even though this is a team activity, each member has to register individually in-game. Just go to Events, make sure the Daily tab is selected, then look for Tournament. And click the Participate button beside it. A small window will pop up. You'll see the schedule here, so you can register until the tournament day, Saturday, but only until 1 p.m. server time. Take note of the entry and participation times as well, so you don't miss the tournament. When you scroll down, you'll also see some info about the tournament. But for now, let's just click the yellow register button at the bottom. Once you've successfully signed up, the button will gray out and say enrolled. If you want to review the info and rules, you can click the icon beside tournament. After you sign up, you can start preparing for the tournament. If you have a regular team, then you're all set. You'll just have to make sure that everyone can make it to the tournament, remind your teammates to register, and make sure that you all stay in the same level bracket until the tournament. Otherwise, you might be a few people short and will have to get last-minute replacements. Now, if you don't have a regular team, you can look for teammates in your guild or world chat. You can say something like DHTV, your level, PT. So for example, I can say DHTV 109 PT or DHTV 9x 10x PT if I'm okay teaming up with level 90-ish and 100-ish players. If you'll just AFK, you can recruit on the day of the tournament. I do that around 1 PM server time. You can add... Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but you can add TREO when you send your ad in world chat. So for example, DHTV 109 TREO PT. You can also prepare your food, medicine, and status potions. You can make them yourself through life skills or buy them from player stores. If you have the resources, you can strengthen your character by getting better equipment, then enhancing or refining them. You can also level up your skills in practice. If you'll be competing seriously, you can check out recordings of past championship matches. Just look for Liu Yingguo. You can find him in Jinling, Pu's village, and Hangzhou. I'll go to Pu's village since he's closer to the spawn point there. Talk to him and select View Tournament Finals videos. Choose the level bracket that you'll be competing in, for example, Valor Group. And I'll check out the championship match from last month, November. Then click the spectate button at the bottom. Since I haven't watched this before, I'll have to download it first. Once it's ready, I'll just click spectate again. If you want to fast forward, click the view progress button at the bottom. I'll skip to the first 5v5 so that I can see the members of each team. And I think I should be able to view their profiles from here as well. Let's try the warrior. Oh good, she's online right now, so I can see stuff like her cultivation and practice. But if she were offline right now, I wouldn't be able to check out her equipment. At a glance, I can say that she's pretty strong. Okay, I'll close that for now. When you're done watching, you can click leave right next to the mini-map. Or you can just wait for the video to end. Once you've got your team and everything else set, then it's time to head into the tournament. You'll have to go into something like a waiting room. The captain will have to take their teammates there. So if you're the captain of your team, have your teammates follow you. Then go to events. Make sure the daily tab is selected. Look for tournament. and click the participate button beside it. Then click ethics preparation. You can enter any time from 1 p.m. until 1:30 p.m. server time. I usually go in early in case someone in my team forgets to sign up for the tournament. That way I'll still have time to look for replacements. Now, I know I mentioned AFK teams earlier, but you can't actually auto-attack in the tournament. So it's best if you have a few active members on your team in case you get matched against another AFK team. This will help speed up the matches and, well, it might even get you a win. Now for your first match. You'll be matched against a random team. If there's an odd number of teams, you might get a bye. Basically, an automatic win worth 2 points. The system will let you know who you'll be up against a few seconds before the match. There will be a countdown, and that would be a good time to take your potions and perform if you have unlocked that. Before the first round starts, you'll see a window like this. The captain can assign who participates in the 1v1 rounds. By default, this will be determined by your member's gear rating. If you want to adjust it manually, just make sure to confirm your selections before the countdown ends. I recommend deciding your 1v1 participants before the tournament to avoid a last-minute scramble. Each match has 5 rounds, and whichever team wins 3 rounds first wins the match. To win a round, you basically have to kill all of your enemies. If the round ends before either team is wiped out, the winner is decided first by the number of kills, and then by total team damage if the kills are tied. So even if you're confident that your team can deal massive damage, you'll still need to watch your death count and protect your more vulnerable teammates, especially your apothecary, who will most likely be targeted first and a lot by your enemies. When you win a match, you get 2 points. If you lose, you get 1 point. Extra stat books are automatically sent to your mail when you've accumulated enough points. After the first match, teams go into either the winner group if they won, or the loser group if they lost. From there, every match you play will keep you in one of these groups depending on the outcome. Lose twice and your team is eliminated from the tournament. The top 3 teams from each level bracket will have the chance to compete in the cross-server Martial tournament. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road for my team. So let's check out the reward I got. I got this chest, and let's see, I'll open it. I think if you make it to top 3, you'll get additional rewards. I also got this item, Heart of Teammates. I can use this after 24 hours. I think I'll get XP when I use this. Sadly, I didn't get enough points for a book this time, but there are other stuff that I can get using my points. I'll head to the points store by clicking my avatar. Select the points tab at the right side of the window. Then look for duel. Each level bracket has its own shop. I'll check Valiant points. These are the stuff that I can exchange my points for, but actually, there are also points for other point stores. Aside from Martial points, you'll also need Stardust Sand to claim them. You can obtain Stardust Sand by joining or spectating the cross-server Martial tournament. It hasn't started yet when I recorded this part, but we can check out the info right now. I won't go into too much detail about the cross-server tournament in this video, so you can check out the rules here. And if you're interested in the format, you can see it here. If I recall correctly, the server champions automatically advance to the quarterfinals. Each match will still have 5 rounds, 3 1v1s and 2 5v5s, like the normal Martial tournament. But I think the captain could choose one member that will receive a blessing or a buff. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions about the Martial tournament or anything about Ghost Story Love Destiny, just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time!